Sporting are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Could be danger here! Now it's Batistuta. So what can they make of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there.
Big chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. And here's Mbappe. And this is Kane. Foden skims one in. That's going to go a long way. Sporting leading here thanks to that early goal. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. Camavinga! He will be livid with himself. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. And this is Neymar. Chance! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Sporting are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
In with the challenge. Valverde. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Camavinga. Now Foden. Great ball if he can get there. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. Van Dijk can get it clear. And it's Camavinga. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great Neymar. And Batistuta! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost. Batistuta! It's hit the upright. Sporting have scored 2 quick goals here. And here's Azar. Sporting have reclaimed it. Valverde. Played with finesse. Real chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, that has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Neymar. Shot at goal! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Sporting certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Guardiola. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Batistuta finds himself offside. Oh, what has happened here? Good read, needed to be. Foden. Kane.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he shoots! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. Guardiola. Sporting are looking to go forward now. And this is Batistuta. He's shifting through the gear. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hazard. Great defending, strong and determined. He's got away. Chance, surely! It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! And he is just ripping it up. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Adams. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cannavaro. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm. Neymar. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Camavinga. And the whistle goes for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Sporting are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And we are back underway. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Azar!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Vardiol plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's picked his way through. He is through here. And here's Neymar. Hernandez. Oh, that's fabulous. Batistuta! Valverde. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Foden. Guardiola has created one goal already. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Camavinga. And a chance! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And he's in on goal. He has found the way through. Takes a shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Sporting have their second corner now. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga. Mbappe. And that's put paid to a promising move. Foden. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Sporting clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Valverde.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kane, looking for options for movement. And it's Guardiola. Sporting can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Conte.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution in progress.
No way through. Kane does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Foden. Now that looks a decent ball. Now he's got space here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Valverde. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now that's well seen too. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Camavinga. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's found... Shoots! Great football, shot and save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can spring out of defence. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Kane, that is ended up in no man's land. That's that, the end. Sporting can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, there was a time when broken metatarsals became an integral part of the story surrounding England's bid to conquer the world, and this man suffered that fate back in 2002. And it was a major national trauma. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Fernando Torres. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Stoichkov.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hernandez. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Guardiola. Oh, well played, well played. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Torres. Now it's Beckham. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Guardiola. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Stoichkov. And that's a good... It's Van Basten! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Now there's a Mbappe! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Sporting have themselves a chance from the spot. This to go one up. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Sporting have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Nicely spread. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ødegaard. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bastoni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ødegaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. Milan finding their passes. Now it's Torres. That shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Defending was strong and firm. Conte, Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Rafael Leao. Ødegaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
That will annoy the manager. They're making...
There's the shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Sporting are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Danger averted for now. Great vision, and he was alert to it. Guardiola. Sporting do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Batistuta! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now it's Ødegaard. Bastoni cuts it out. Beckham could try cutting inside here. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Sporting sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are back underway. Beckham receives it in a wide position. Guardiola.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Guardiola. Mbappe! He's got away! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And a chance! He can get that clear. Bastoni. Oh no, this does not look... Decent chance! He's scored! And the second half is off to a flyer. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Beckham. There's the delivery. Oh, smashing header! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Look at the space here. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. And he lines up a cross. Oh, important interception. The ball has bounced loose now. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Costa Curta. He's gone forward. And that is out of play.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 11.
Sporting perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chance, surely! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looking for the run. Now that looks a decent ball. It could be shot at goal! He shifted it to the flank.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain...
He's having a go! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Moved on forwards. Stoichkov. Hernandez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Out to the right. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. It's their second corner of the game. Van Dijk with a fine tackle. Can he get it through?
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Guardiola, who does have an assist to his name. Sporting are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Sporting really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 19. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 5.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Pass somewhat off target. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. Guardiola nicked it back promptly. It's Park Ji-sung.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Kirkchu. Now it's Torres. Now it's Beckham. Cannavaro does well to get it back. De Bruyne. And here's Torres. Now it's Beckham. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that interception. And that will be the final act. Sporting did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made...